Again, that number is 694-4184. Time is of the essence, so don't delay. 694-4184. Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Tim Berg.
The coronavirus variant first discovered in the UK is spreading throughout every U.S. state. The CDC reporting more than 11,000 cases of the new variant known as B.1.1.7, but the health agency says the actual number is likely higher. Florida has the highest number of cases, followed by Michigan. NIH veteran Dr. Anthony Fauci says the vaccines available will help fight all the different COVID-19 variants.
Vaccination is not only going to protect us against the wild type, but it has the potential to a greater or lesser degree to also protect against a range of variants.
It's day 4 of the murder trial of Minneapolis police cop Derek Chauvin. Jurors set to be back in court with a 13th witness being called to the stand. This is USA Radio News.
It's totally normal to be constipated with belly pain, straining, and bloating again and again.
No way. You could have a chronic condition called irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives to help relieve belly pain and let you have more frequent and complete bowel movements. Individual results may vary. Do not give to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor today. You may be able to save on Linzess and make fewer trips to the pharmacy. See if you're eligible to pay as little as $30 for 90 days. Visit linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by AbbVie and Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
Today in Ag News, I'm a Southeast AgNet. Well, USDA released their 2021 planting intentions report Wednesday, and according to the numbers, there'll be slightly less acres of cotton planted in the U.S. this year compared to 2020. Becky Summer with NASS in Washington, D.C. has the new figures.
All cotton planted totaled 12.0 million acres, down less than 1% from the previous year. Cotton planted in Georgia is forecast at 1.2 million acres, up 1% from 2020. In Alabama, cotton planted is forecast at 450,000 acres, unchanged from last year. Florida is expected to plant 110,000 acres, 12% above 2020. This is Becky Summer with the USDA National Agricultural Statistics Service.
Thanks, Becky. To see these and other prospective planting numbers from USDA's report, go to our website, southeastagnet.com.
Are you stuck inside but looking for bargains on new and secondhand goods? Try highbid.com, the online auction site for just about anything. Highbid.com offers a safe and easy way to find hundreds of thousands of items for sale every day. From rare coins to fine jewelry, tools to vintage toys, and classic cars to real estate, Highbid.com has it all. Highbid.com makes it easy to find what you're looking for, and the site is simple to use. Come to highbid.com, that's HIBID.com, and start discovering great deals today.
And a Senate-backed proposal to expand Florida's right to farm law continued to move through the House this week. According to the News Service of Florida, the House Environment, Agriculture, and Flooding Subcommittee voted 14-4 to support the proposal, which is HB 1601. It would prohibit nuisance lawsuits filed by people who do not own property within 1/2 mile of the alleged violations, and would also limit damages that could be awarded to the market value of any property damage. The bill does still need approval from the Judiciary Committee before it goes to the full House. Randall Wiseman, Southeast AgNet.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Today will be partly sunny with a passing shower or two this morning, becoming less humid this afternoon. High today 73 to 85. Then clear and cooler tonight, low 48 to 54. Plenty of sunshine tomorrow, but a cool day. High on Friday 66 to 72. Partly sunny and cool on Saturday. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
On the first and third Wednesday mornings each month at 9:05 a.m., Robert Colin with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community, On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chats. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you.
Starting Friday, April 2nd at 9 a.m., WOCA and the Early Learning Coalition of Marion County will share information on the coalition, what it does, voluntary pre-kindergarten, and more. Roseanne Fricks, Chief Executive Officer, and Elizabeth Diola, Chief Program Officer, will be my guests. A bright future starts with preparation now. Knowledge is power, and good beginnings equal great endings. We all benefit from that greatness, so be sure to tune in each Friday at 9 a.m. for early learning right here on The Source.
Oh, hey, Grandpa. Oh, hey, Grandpa. Hey, Grandpa.
Yes, buddy?
Can you take me fishing this weekend?
I'd love to.
Have you noticed a change in your hearing over the years? Missing the little things in life? Visit Beneficial Hearing in Ocala today. Their expert team of audiologists will make sure you never miss a moment. Call Beneficial Hearing today at 352-629-4418 or visit them online, beneficialhearing.com.
Sun and Fun's Aerospace Expo is back and better than ever from April 13th through the 18th. It's not just an air show, it's everything aviation in 2021. And you don't want to miss it. Join fellow aviation enthusiasts as we watch mighty warbirds in flight, vintage bombers to modern fighter jets, and our headlining act, the Blue Angels, as they celebrate their 75th anniversary where they'll unveil their newest Super Hornet. Watch the night sky gleam with our first ever amazing drone light show, aerobatic flyers, a fireworks display, and Wall of Fire. Our event takes place on 1,000 spacious outdoor acres at the Lakeland Linder International Airport, where you'll have a front row ticket to all the action at Sun and Fun's world-famous showcase of the past, present, and future of aviation. Children under 10 are free, so make plans to bring the whole family and experience 6 exciting days of the Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo. For ticket information and show schedules, visit us at flysnf.org.
Thursday, the 8th at 10 a.m., Higher Education Happenings will feature the College of Central Florida's Director of Academic Advisory and First-Year Success, Shanita Hart, who will talk about the process students use to transfer to another university or college after completing their associate in arts degree at CF. To reach your academic goals, the first step is to learn the process to move forward. Again, that's April 8th at 10 a.m. It's educational news from CF and WOCA.
That music. Yeah, I wonder why they call it bumper music. I know why they call it bumper music. It's because of traffic, that's why. Traffic's crazy out there, I hear. And who's stuck in the middle of all that fun stuff? Good morning, Galen.
Hey, what's going on, Joe? How are you today?
Yeah, hi. I'm not stuck in traffic and going crazy like you are out there on the way to Gainesville.
Well, I'm not stuck. It's just heavy. Traffic is heavy.
Heavy.
So, and every other, you know what's been great about the pandemic? I once in a while I try to find the silver lining.
Well, good.
The number of Canadian drivers I've seen in the last year,
yeah,
I can count on probably both hands.
The Canucks.
And that,
yeah.
And that is a blessing because we all know the massive impact they have on our infrastructure and specifically our roads.
Oh yeah, sure.
So it's good to have them off there. They've been replaced by a lot of New York plates, and I think people who used to be able to drive or fly can't now because of the silly COVID restrictions that if you fly, you somehow have to sequester for 2 weeks.
On either end, right?
Well, not in Florida. You don't. I mean, we're in Florida. We don't care.
That's right.
So,
we got brains.
So I had a friend who, during spring break, they were going to fly to New York and go skiing with their family. And the ski lodge said, look, if you fly, you're going to have to stay in your room. You won't be able to do anything other than stay in your room for the whole week you're here. He said, but if you drive, no problem. So they drove, the whatever it was, 15 hours, 16 hours up there. So how silly. I mean, does that make any sense at all?
See, the thing they should have done, in my humble opinion, was fly, get off the plane, rent a car that has local plates on it anyway, and just drive right up there. Yep, we drove here.
I get it.
How are they going to know the difference?
Again, but you shouldn't have to game the system.
Yeah,
right? I'm a big believer that I try to do things right. I try not to cut corners like that. It's not it's not what I'm about, because I always believe that kind of thing's going to come back at you at some point.
Oh, karma.
So you just try to do things right, and you shouldn't have to break the law just because it's a stupid law. But because if you think about it, let's say they drive up, they're going to have to stop between 10 times.
At least.
Right? Maybe spend the night in a hotel. They're going to interact with more people than they would in that plane.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know one or two guys that have driven the whole thing. It's like, I don't know how many hours all the way up. Let's say New York would be, 8?
Well, they're going up. They were going way upstate. And I have driven to New York City. I've driven to Boston.
Yeah.
But it was more like
Boston's Massachusetts.
Stop here and stop there and stop there and stop there. But but that's more like a road trip, and then you end up spending 2 days in New York, and it takes you a week for everything else. So it's, again, I'm just I don't know, I'm always amazed by how stupid some people are, and the people who are in power, they're like, oh, I can make this decision, and I feel so important about it. It's like when Chris Christie shut down the bridge.
Oh, yeah,
right?
Remember that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people went to jail. He denied it, but everybody around him went to jail for it.
Well, sure.
And you know what? It cost lives, and he did it because there's nothing more than power. Like, I can do this, so I can, and I'm going to stick it to my enemy. That's all this. It's just people in power not understanding their impact of these decisions. Because let's be clear, the people who make these decisions are flying around on private jets.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I sound like Tom Schmitz. Speaking of which, Tom Schmidt is still aching and waking and waking and aching, and so his back's not back yet, so he's not coming back yet. That's for those who are listening here. I'm sitting in here, former Big Joe here, with Galen from Life South Blood Centers. And how are we doing on the blood supply? There's a segue for you.
We're hurting. We're going to be hurting for a long time. It's going to take us. I just did some math, and yesterday was always scary. But we will not be out of this crisis of our blood supply, even if we collect at above average levels for at least the next 4 months. And I said we've got to notify our hospitals that they're going to need to start really taking a look at it. So we've done that. We've had the necessary conversations to discuss it, but it's bad, and the only way out of it is if people donate.
Now, I hate to say this, but I'm going to anyway. You come on the air with us, and you talk about it, and you say how much it's needed. And, of course, it is a true story, and we have to. We're not a commercial where we pull on the heartstrings, but let's face it, the heartstrings should be pulled on because of what's happening. You're saving lives. It's not like a glass of water, or half a glass.
Sure.
You're saving lives. So, but beyond that, you think they need an incentive to get on the bus? Some give a little T-shirt or a movie ticket or something like that. Whatever. Is that like a reward? Thank you for helping. Here's something back.
Yeah, and we've been doing that. We've tried all kinds of things during the last year. But, again, it's got more to do with just the increase in demand. We're collecting fairly well. We just can't keep up with the usage. And, again, this was brought about, and anybody with half a brain could see this was coming. When you shut down hospitals, right? We shut down. Think about that. We shut down hospitals so that hospitals wouldn't be overwhelmed. right? And guess what? Our hospitals are now overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with COVID.
No.
You know, during my conversations, and I know I always like kind of scroll through the news for health-related issues.
Yeah.
Obviously. And every story was about the COVID strand. And one of them said, this is the new, we cannot, what did it say?
I don't know.
We have to continue to fight this battle because it's not over yet.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, wow, this must be bad. How many cases are we talking about of this new strand? It was like less than 2,000. I'm like, whoa. We have 2,000 of all kinds of viruses that we don't know anything about.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, I mean, you just can't keep staying in this constant state of fear. I just don't operate that way.
There's reporters out there that he took pictures to back up his story, which I think was outstanding. He lived, I think, 2 blocks from a hospital in New York City. That was reporting, oh my gosh, look out, we're going to have lines here, we got with the COVID and everything. So I don't know, you know, he says, I'm going to go volunteer. I'm going to go help. He got there was no lines, nobody outside, nothing. It was just a blitz from whoever decided to say it, and it was empty. I mean, there was nothing there. The Billy Graham, and if I'm wrong, somebody correct me, the Billy Graham Foundation offered to put white tents in, I think, the park or wherever it was right across the street. Oh, no, we don't need those. We don't need those. Yep, they're telling everybody the hospital's overflowing, and we got more than, and you know, don't bring anybody. And he walked over there, it was all empty. And this was so in the midst of it. I'll put it in the midst of it, not at the beginning, right in the midst of it.
Look, I mean, they opened up that huge arena, the Javits Center, right? They turned it into a hospital center. Nobody used it.
Yeah. So
you know, we spent millions of dollars, and again, this goes back to, you know, and if I hear it one more time, if one person dies, it's a tragedy. Well, one person dies every single day.
More than that, yeah.
I mean, people die every single day, and yes, I think all life is sacred. But, you know, death, as I say in every meeting, death is always on the table.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yes.
Death is in play. I don't care who you are going to die.
Yes.
Now, maybe God and Jesus will take pity on you and resurrect you and use you as a miracle. I wouldn't count on that happening, but you are going to die.
Yes.
How you die, I think we have some part of that. I mean, we have a lot of technology. I'm not saying you just turn it completely into blind faith, but at some point you have to live your life.
Yeah.
That's all, and that's what I have that conversation all the time. You know, when I went to Costa Rica and I was telling people I was going to Costa Rica, they thought I was the dumbest human being on the planet.
Why?
I can't believe. Why would you go to Costa Rica? And I said, well, how many cases do you think Costa Rica's had? Oh, well, what if you get it? It's a third world country. You're not going to get the health care you need. I'm like, how many people do you think have COVID in Costa Rica? I'm sure it's bad down there. Well, they've had 600 cases and 5 million people. 600 cases and 5 million people. So I'm not going to shut down my life. There are probably that many people diagnosed with cancer in a day.
It's
not contagious. It's not contagious. All right, well, yeah, but I could get it. I could get bit by a spider, and that could turn into lymphoma.
Oh, yeah.
That happened. Or a leukemia, I'm sorry. So, again, I don't live my life in fear.
Yeah, you could have got bit by a snake, you know, and then you have to get the antivenom and all that stuff.
Sure, I could get hit by a car more likely with these drivers.
Is he making sense?
58 miles an hour. 58 miles an hour in the left lane.
Well, that was a nice segue. That was good. That was a good segue. For those of you who don't know it, Galen's on his way to work in Gainesville for Life South Blood Centers, and he is on I-75. Where are you about? What mile mark or whatever?
I'm in the middle of nowhere, like 370 mile marker 370.
370. That's
in between everything. So I'm probably 10 miles away from the Paynes Prairie.
Okay, so if you're in a hurry, it's now 8:19. If you have to be there by 8:30, forget about it. It's not going to happen.
No, I won't. But it.
No, not you.
Now I'm calling
Not you.
somebody who's from Lowndes, Georgia. They are in the left lane. Everybody is passing him in both inner lanes. He's going 62 miles an hour.
Oh, and what's the speed?
Sorry,
what's the
they should
speed
be
limit?
arrested.
What's the speed
70.
limit? Oh yeah.
70.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they're not breaking the law, but they are breaking the law. It's 3 lanes.
They are.
3 lanes,
Yes,
right?
they are.
Is it 3 lanes or 2
It's
over there?
illegal in the state of Georgia. It's 3. It's
three
illegal in the state of Georgia to do that.
Yeah, you're supposed to be in the right lane to let the lawbreakers go by you.
Correct.
Did I say that right?
That's correct. Yes, yes, you did. Gosh.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to take a quick. As Galen decompresses a little bit, we'd like to thank
website. I'm going to post all these license plates on the website of left laners.
You got to get yourself one of those cameras. Get one of those cameras in the front of your car.
I did. The only person who wanted to watch it was me, and I realized that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, but that one time, if you got it there, and if something happened, at least you have a record of it. And I'm not saying to you, but
And one
somebody
other
else.
thing, if you drive an RV, you should never be in the left lane, ever.
An RV?
Ever.
No.
Suck it up, an RV or a trailer. Suck it up in the middle lane and the right lane for the rest of your life.
I would say you can
Get out of the way of people who can drive.
Ooh, easy, man.
Get out of the way. It's not a Canadian RV. That may be the worst thing on the planet.
No, an RV can go in the left lane to pass and then go back. Is that okay? No?
Nope, they can't go fast enough. There's one right here from Ohio. It's at Georgetown.
Uh-huh.
It's going 72 miles an hour.
In the left
and
lane?
It's in the left.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's holding up everybody. And there's a dually in the center lane, and they're just matching speeds.
Oh,
And
they're
the dually's
blocking
just like,
everybody.
the dually's got nothing better to do. And now I realize what the whole problem is, because this RV wants to go 73 and just doesn't have the power to pass. Yeah.
And the dually is saying, yeah, come on. I'm in the right
dually's
lane.
fault. He's in the middle lane. He's doing fine.
Oh, he's in the
It's
middle
the RV
lane.
who thought he could pass. It took him 2.5 miles to pass. Jeez.
Yeah.
People in RVs don't really care about other people.
Ooh.
when they're driving.
Now, truckers
They don't. They're
always
like,
stay over. 90% of truckers stay over.
It's because it's illegal. It's a fine if they get in the left lane.
Oh, is it really? A fine?
Yeah, $125 fine.
Whoa. Yeah. But then no respect to the
All right.
truckers sometimes.
I'm done with traffic. I'm out of it because I got around that RV.
Oh, you feel better now? Okay, good.
No, but I'm over it.
You don't feel any better, but you're over it. We're listening to Galen from Life South, which is brought to you by Palm Garden.
Talk about something fun. Find something fun to talk about, Joe.
Well, we're going to talk about Palm Garden, and we're going to talk about Penn Flooring, and we'll be right back right after this.
We face choices every day. Some are unimportant, some are life-changing. What about the choices you make every day? Take the stairs or the elevator, baked or fried. What if your choices meant you are likely to die of heart disease this year? Palm Garden of Ocala is here for you when recovering from a hospital stay. With Palm Garden's Fast Track program and state-of-the-art facility, we have skilled nursing, therapy, and everything you'd expect for the best in care. Call 352-854-6262 for more information.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
And we're back with the happy-go-lucky driver at Galen this morning.
I am, and this is no kidding. I'm going 67 miles an hour in the left lane.
It's
unbelievable.
The worst part is if you're doing 70 and then you got to drop down to 60 or 50 almost immediately. That's how the accidents happen. And that's happened more than once.
Accidents happen because people go too slow in the left lane.
Right, but you come up on them, well, you see everybody swerving to get around them or whatever. Oh yeah.
And I don't understand this desire to go below the speed limit. Then again, I'm the most impatient person on the planet. If the speed limit is 70, why would you want to go 62?
Because you're not in a rush. I don't know.
Then stay off the road. Take 441. I don't know.
I don't know either. GPS said take the highway, so we're taking the highway. Hey, Pops, how you doing? I'm fine, Mom. We'll get there eventually. What was that? There was movies. They made a series of movies. Mom Pa Kettle. If you want to laugh, and these are I guess,
what year was this movie made?
50s. A lot of them are in black and white.
Yeah, probably not.
No, Mom Pa
They
Kettle.
didn't have cars back then.
Yeah, they did. They had the car. They had the cars, but it was either the 50s or the.
They were called carriages.
No, those are horseless carriages maybe, but it was after that. It was funny. They are funny movies, and it was the prelude, in my belief, to the Beverly Hillbillies on TV, because they did a lot of the things, and me not saying this out loud, but maybe somebody copied it pretty much. I don't know, because one of the movies where they went to the New York, quote unquote, and everything was you touch it and it would open, or you talk to it and the door would open, and all this stuff. And they were, fish out of water. It was hilarious. And Pa Kettle was a little guy, and Ma. That's what he called his wife. Ma Pa Kettle. If you can watch it, I think they had like 17 kids. It was, and the oldest one was a lawyer. I think he was a lawyer, and he would help him out or whatever. I'll help you, Ma. I'll help you, Pa. I don't know. The movies are like an hour and a half, but I enjoyed the heck out of them. But that's just me.
When's the last time you watched it?
Oh, long time ago. Yeah.
But I should watch it now?
Yes, I would.
Right.
I should.
I always ask that when people recommend an old movie. I'm like, well, when's the last time you watched it?
Yeah.
Does it stand the test of time? Not all movies do.
Yeah. Iron Man, you could watch.
So if you haven't seen it since 84.
No, I haven't. No, yeah.
May not be very good.
Are you going to?
I probably won't watch it.
Are you going to stick over the break with me, or you got to roll?
I can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. I can go to 8:45 today.
All right. Well, it's 28 after right now. You want to throw in where the bus is right now, and then we'll talk about it again when we come back?
Yeah, we're going to be at the McPherson Government Complex, so it's right there on 25th Avenue. And really the corner of Silver Springs Boulevard and 25th.
Yeah.
So come by and see us, and it's right behind the Veterans Memorial.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a government complex. At McPherson, and please just get out there, give the gift of life, donate blood.
That's where you did.
When I was growing up, we would drive by there, and my mom, if I was bad, she's like, I'm gonna drop you off here, because it was a McPherson Home for Boys or something.
Oh, that's.
I don't really know exactly what it was, because this is when I was probably 7 or 8.
Oh.
Didn't question parents at that age.
And they put the fear of.
I was always scared.
Yeah,
I was always scared she was going to drop me off there. So
now it's over there.
I was always good when I drove by there.
Now it's the motor vehicle department, right?
Well, no, the motor vehicle department's on the other side of the street. It's where you.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, the McPherson. Yeah.
The McPherson complex is with the motor vehicle department. There's 2 of them on that road, right, both sides.
Well, one's run by the state of Florida, one's one by the county. So I don't know.
Oh, I'm talking about that one that's. I don't know. The one I don't know. I don't know which one's which.
You can't get a driver's license at the one we're going to, where the county commissioners meet and everything.
Oh, you can't. Really?
No, you get a fishing license there. and you can get a tag renewal But in order to get your driver's license, you got to go to
across the street to the white building over there.
Yeah, it's since the 70s, right near the sheriff's office.
Yeah.
I got my license in that building. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's been there forever.
We'll be right back with more of Galen and Life South. Thanks for listening, people.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Tim Berg.
The coronavirus variant first discovered in the UK is spreading throughout every U.S. state. The CDC reporting more than 11,000 cases of the new variant known as B.1.1.7, but the health agency says the actual number is likely higher. Florida has the highest number of cases, followed by Michigan. NIH veteran Dr. Anthony Fauci says the vaccines available will help fight all the different COVID-19 variants.
Vaccination is not only going to protect us against the wild type, but it has the potential to a greater or lesser degree to also protect against a range of variants.
It's day 4 of the murder trial of Minneapolis police cop Derek Chauvin. Jurors set to be back in court with a 13th witness being called to the stand. This is USA Radio News.
Now with orders to stay at home, public health concerns, the reality of illness due to pathogens and viruses. Your health is at an all-time high risk. That's why it's critical to take a proactive approach to boost your immune system. You can with new nano-colloidal silver from Americare. Our patented process with tiny silver particles, 1/100th the size of a red blood cell, allows for maximum body absorption. Americare's nano-colloidal silver effectively disinfects your body internally, attacking pathogens and viruses while supercharging your immune system. Colloidal silver is antibacterial and antiviral. Simply put, it prohibits bacterial respiration, suffocating viral cells, preventing the virus from replicating. And now, due to public health concern, Americare is authorized to offer our lowest and best price ever, around $1 a day, but supplies are limited. Purchase nano-colloidal silver now at immunesupportnow.com. That's immunesupportnow.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Supplies are limited.
When it really counts, depend on The Source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Today will be partly sunny with a passing shower or two this morning, becoming less humid this afternoon. High today 73 to 85. Then clear and cooler tonight, low 48 to 54. Plenty of sunshine tomorrow, but a cool day. High on Friday 66 to 72. Partly sunny and cool on Saturday. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
It's Thirsty Thursday. I'm Big Joe. I'm sitting in for Tom Schmitz, who's out. His back's out. He'll be back when his back gets back. There we go. Hey, Galen's here. Hello, Galen again. How was everything?
Hey, what's going on?
It's
raining.
It's raining there? It's not here. No.
Yeah, I know Holy Holcomb just told us that there's a chance of rain, but where I'm at, it's 100%.
There you go.
100% chance of rain.
100%. That's raining. So, all right. So as we were leaving, getting to the bottom of the hour with the news and everything, and the disclaimer. I just got a kick out of the disclaimer. I forget some pet medicine they're pushing from the national news.
Oh no, it's the silver thing.
Yeah.
It
doesn't claim, not claiming
increase your immune system.
Yeah, it doesn't cure or anything, and it's not this and not that, but supplies are limited. the tail, but supplies are limited. I mean, you can't do this, you can't do that, but supplies are limited. They're always limited until they make more.
Voodoo medication.
Medication. Sometimes I feel like I should be medicated.
Well, you are. You just don't know about it.
I said, yeah. Oh, that's what was in the shot. Mm-hmm.
That's right. Well, you don't want to. You don't want to know.
I can't. Yeah, you can't. No. If we, you're a sick individual. You know that.
Yeah. Well,
true. Too late now to change. Is that what you say?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, once you reach 50, you realize this is who I am. I might as well learn to live with it, and everybody else too.
Well, like I said, it's Thursday. it's Thursday. I can't wait to have something.
That's right.
Well, let's see. Mundane Monday, Taco Tuesday, Hump Day is Wednesday, Thursday is Thirsty Thursday, and Friday is Thank God It's Friday. That's tomorrow.
There you go. You got it all figured out.
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday, you're on your own, sucker.
Sunday is Easter.
This time, yeah, big doing.
And
big
you know, I was thinking about it. So last Easter, church was closed.
Yeah.
Right?
But Walmart was open. I don't want to hear about it.
Oh, and the liquor store was probably open. So, but they closed churches, and I know churches have really struggled ever since. So,
so why did they do that?
I'm curious as to how my church will be attended on Sunday. They're having 2 services Saturday and 2 services Sunday, and I'm really curious as to how it goes. But I'm excited about going to church. I love church.
No, well, that's the whole.
The only place where I'm not impatient. Makes no sense.
Yes, it does.
That and fishing. Those are the 2 things where I could just sit there and don't care really. I'm relaxed.
Are you going to catch a fish?
Everywhere else, not so much.
Are you going to catch a fish? It doesn't matter.
If I'm on the water, I'm a better human being.
That's it. So. What's the old saying? A bad day fishing is better than a good day at work.
No, I into that for everything.
Yeah.
As long as you have water and you have a place to get out of the sun, you're going to be fine.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You give me those 2 things, and I can make it. I can make it out there for a long, long time.
I remember years ago getting back to church, and what the priest said one morning. He says, and he was semi-comical, but he says, you people are loving God this morning and praising His name, and we're doing everything else. But why is it when you get into the parking lot and you get in your cars, you forget everything that we just went through?
Oh gosh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Boom, boom, boom. I mean, it's like, what do you got to rush for? When I go to a concert or something, I just sit in the chair and let everybody go out. Go ahead, go. Or I'll go to the rodeo in town many times because we help the Shriners there at the rodeo. Sure. And vets helping vets when we were able to go there. This year we couldn't get enough help. And everybody go crazy trying to get out of there. Go. For 10 minutes or 15 minutes, it's not worth it. It's not. I'll sit down and have another hot dog or something. Or a cold drink. It's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth my agitation. And think about it. All these people rushing to get out of there, they're not going to get to their destination that much earlier than if they waited 15 minutes. And I
have no problem with that.
Yeah, and they would have no agitation on the roads either, because all the congestion is gone. It's gone.
That's right. You don't want everybody to do that, though. That's a Joe secret. You want to keep that under your hat.
Yeah, right.
If everybody does it, it just extends the congestion to 15 minutes later.
No, it spreads it out. It spreads it out more.
Oh, really? No.
Not really? No. No, you leave your house about the same time every morning?
Every morning.
About the same time.
I am a creature of habit.
What if you left 10 minutes earlier just to see what the traffic pattern would be? Would you do it just to try
I have. Oh, I've left earlier. Yeah. No, I will tell you, usually I pull up and I'm in my parking lot at about 8:31.
Okay.
Because I time it so that I'm out of this, I'm off the show, and then I can walk into my office at the same time.
So right now, you're in your office now.
I'm 7 minutes. No. I haven't even gotten to my parking lot yet. I'm 7 minutes late.
Oh, because of the RV.
Increased traffic.
From Ohio.
Well, the traffic is that bad.
Yeah. But when does your day officially start? Say that again.
Oh, I'm sorry. When I officially it starts when I wake up in the morning. I mean, we were having a problem with one of our donor centers last night, so that's what I was doing all night.
Oh.
So, yeah, no big deal.
No big deal. Apparently, it was a little bit of a big deal because you were up half the night. You said, right?
Wouldn't have been if we would have handled it correctly yesterday. But it's okay. Everything's going to be fine, Joe. I'm being positive. We were supposed to talk about something fun.
I'm having fun.
I guess. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the heck out of this. Where's Life's Out located in Ocala so that people can go give blood? Uh-oh, I lost him. Yep, we lost him. Galen is gone. He, the phone system said he's still here, so he's in that twilight zone of the road, wherever that is, and his carrier drops out. That's that 1%. You know, you hear the commercial. Yes, we're here, and we're on 99% coverage, and we're on the 1% now. Galen, are you back? No, Galen. He's talking away. No one can hear him. Poor guy.
All right, I realized what happened.
Yeah, you were gone there for a long time there. I was.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But you were still connected.
All right.
That's all right. Yeah.
Sorry. But, yeah, we're at 1607 East Silver Springs Boulevard right there, across the street from the Cascades.
Oh, you all right? You going to choke to death? Take it easy.
Yeah. No, I'm fine.
It's Thursday. Remember that.
The pollen's in the air. My allergies are killing me.
Pollen's in. They haven't made a song about that. Pollen in the air.
I don't
and
think
it's flowing all around.
About pollen. There's nothing sexy about pollen.
No.
Nobody goes, gosh, man, we need a great song about pollen.
Yeah, I want my car to look yellow today.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. I don't want to breathe for another 6 weeks. But, we continue to plant plants that pollinate. It's like, okay, well, I guess I'm doing it myself.
That's why it's there. That's why it's there. The worst I ever seen, they had yellow bugs all over the road, that blanketing the road in Branson, Missouri. And I was on my motorcycle. And I got off the motorcycle, and the whole front of the motorcycle was yellow with all the dead bodies. And my boots were yellow, and the top of my helmet was yellow. The rest didn't because of the wind, but it was, the windshield, everything. I had to take that bike to the portable car wash, or whatever you call those things. The car wash. Yeah. Self DIY car wash.
Self-wash? Yeah.
Yeah, and I had to, before they hardened, before the bodies hardened and got baked on. So this was at dusk, and then overnight they stood there with all the dew and everything, which was nice. And first thing in the morning, when the sun was up, I was out there. This is Branson, Missouri. Or is it Branson or Bronson? Branson, yeah, Branson, Missouri.
Branson, it's an A, yeah.
Yeah, I went up to the clerk at the motel room and says, "Where's the closest car wash?" And she gave me the back road how to get there to avoid all the traffic. Because Branson, Missouri is all daytime. 4 o'clock, everything shuts down. 5 o'clock, it's gone. I mean, it's the big shows and everything are at 2 and 4. 2 and 4. That's it. After that, after the show is done, everybody gets out at 6 o'clock. That's it. They roll up the streets, basically. We had the whole town to ourselves.
Good to know.
Well, if you ever go there, yeah, it was fun.
Good to know.
I had a ball day. It even had a winery over there. That was a good one, And the man-made lake with the big paddle boat. Felt like you're going back into Dixie. All those where they had the show on the boat, and then you walk around and went around the lake, and then you went back down. Entertainment in every way, shape, and form, basically, over there. How the heck do we get to that from you driving? Because I
just let you talk sometimes.
I want to get off that. Are you parked now? Are you finally there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Good.
Everything's good. Everything's copacetic.
There's a word that's not a word. Copacetic. We all grew up with it in our generation and your generation. Everything's copacetic. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, right. It's Thursday. Oh my goodness. So now we know where the bus is.
Yeah.
At McPherson's Government Complex in Ocala.
Yes, it is.
No, what? It is. How long? When did they start? When did they close up the bus?
Today, I think we're there 9 to 6.
Oh, so
I want to say.
So people getting right.
You can check it out on You can check it out on our website at lifesouth.org. But yeah, it's 9 to 6. I think I'm pretty sure that's
lifesouth.org. So they even as soon as you get out of work, you stop by and give blood. And if
sure, absolutely.
And if there's a line, they'll stay over.
Yeah, we'll stay until there aren't any more donors. I mean, that's one of our rules.
Well, that's good. That's good. You just have the one bus, or you have two buses running right now?
We have two buses. Sometimes we have three, but there's just the one at right there at the government complex.
At the government complex. Well, Galen, it was a pleasure with you this morning.
It always is, Joe.
I appreciate you stopping by verbally once a day to tell us about Life South and what you do there, and jibber-jabbering for our listeners to know where to go, where not to go, and how you told somebody where to go in your mind.
Love it. Love it.
Thank you, Galen.
Love it. All right, you're the best, Joe. Thank you.
Talk to you tomorrow.
All right, bye.
That was Galen Uno with Life South Blood Centers right here in Ocala, in Florida, and in Georgia, and in Alabama. We thank them for coming on. We've had them on. We very graciously have them on the air with us. And they're sponsored by Palm Garden Health and Rehabilitation Center and by Penn Flooring. So we're glad they came in and jibber-jabbered with us for a little bit here, as they always do, as Galen always does, unless he's on vacation. I remember that word. Remember that word? Yeah. We'll be back right after this. You're getting ready. Work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
2 Men in a Truck.
Gene Powell Pasture-Mowing, 352-629-2440. A few of our tractor services include bush hogging, disking, and rototilling. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are family-owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm-ready. Howell Gene, Gene, at yahoo.com, 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture-Mowing, 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity, and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Tune in to The Retirement Referee with Steve Caruso.
One thing we know for sure is that life isn't static.
Sundays at 8 a.m. on The Source, 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
When asked, 1 out of 1 morning host on WOCA, that's me, says Formaggio's Pizza and Italian Restaurant is the best pizza and Italian in Ocala. Formaggio's is located at 1053 Northeast 14th Street. They're open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday with lunch specials that change daily. They also are open for dinner on Saturdays. Dine in or carry out. Call 352-509-3661 so you can experience the deliciousness of Formaggio's Pizza and Italian Restaurant. Now I'm hungry.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Started in 1975, is Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
Howdy, folks. RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
It's fruit tree season, and that means it's time to visit Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens for a huge new shipment just arrived. Choose from everything orange to pomelo and more from just $59.99. Everybody's looking for those easy care drift roses and knockout roses. The selection and colors are endless, and prices start at a super low $24.99. And wow, have you ever seen such a giant selection of gorgeously blooming rose trees? They're all over this 5-acre garden spot. Check inside the old-timey greenhouse for bird baths, fountains, and much, much more, with many items marked down up to 20%. Check the ad at bobwinescamelliagardens.net and get on over today to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, in the same blooming place for going on almost 70 years.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first Wednesday of each month at 9:30 to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
WOCA. Buying and selling? Then you know about OcalaForSale.com, Marion County's internet marketplace. But there's something you might not know. I'm Michael Warren, president of USA for Sale. We created Ocala for Sale in 1998 with a passion to connect buyers and sellers and to help local businesses reach shoppers online. On Ocala for Sale, you're just a click away from thousands of deals for real estate, rentals, cars, furniture, appliances, horses, pets, and more. Looking for a job? Our Help Wanted section is booming. Shopping the villages and beyond? Now you'll find great deals on villages for sale, as well as our new statewide classified, Florida for Sale. Log on today and post your free classified. You'll reach thousands of shoppers who check our listings every day. Are you a business looking to get a corner on the internet marketplace? USA for Sale can help you reach your target audience in Ocala, the villages, and statewide. There's no better place to reach shoppers than right where they shop. Let us show you how. Learn more by calling 352-629-1663 or visit us online at usaforsale.com.
I'm back. Big Joe here sitting in the driver's seat right now. Don't know where we're going. Don't know how we're going to get there. But we will. Oh, yeah. You're listening to The Source, WOCA News Talk. You never know what we're going to talk about, where we're going, how we're going to get there, like I said. Galen was cool. He stood over a little bit with us this morning. You never know what we're going to talk about. Phone lines are open 622-9622 for the next 6 minutes or so. If you got a topic you want to talk on, don't wait till the last minute or so, because I feel bad, but we have to do the hard break at the top and the bottom of the hour for news, and I hate to, as they say, cut you off at the knees. Yeah, so you know, just so you know, I feel good, you know, as they say. It's Thursday. Have another cup of coffee. If you got to be there by 9 o'clock, you got about 6.5 minutes to get there. It's 8:53 on the AM side of the morning of a Thursday morning, Thursday. Yep, that's the way it is. 66 degrees right now. Cloudy. We're looking at a high about 68. That'll be about 3 o'clock this afternoon. It'll be partly sunny about that time. Then it'll be sunny at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon until it gets dark. And that's tonight's forecast, dark. Today, light. Forecast tonight, dark. Got it? Good. All right, that's for today. So we got about 15% chance of rain. So I don't think we might get a spit on you, so you have to put those intermediate wipers running. But other than that, not too bad. Not too bad. Tomorrow, well, you're going to wake up 39 degrees in the morning. There you go. Only 64 degrees for the high tomorrow. The weekend looks nice. Sunny, no rain. High of, let's see, Saturday it's 70 degrees, and Sunday 75 degrees. There you go. And the start of next work week, it's still only in the upper 70s, but the temperature at night will pop up to 50. So there you go. So it looks like we're going to have a good weekend. Get out there and enjoy it. Keep tuned in to WOCA. We have a lot of different programming coming in over on the weekends all the time. So we get something right now. a little warning, kind of, for you people that are going out on your boats over the weekend. The manatees are on the move, so go slow and look below. That's basically what they're saying. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservative Commission is reminding everyone and anyone on the water to slow down and look out for the manatees while boating in Florida this spring. As water temperatures warm, manatees naturally disperse from their winter habitats, traveling to other areas of the state and beyond. Manatees are leaving their winter refuge and are likely to go into rivers, canals, and their shore waters. So Florida boaters are also, while they're also enjoying the boating season. It's so critical to stay alert and avoid manatees while traveling through Florida's waterways. This year, especially along the East Coast, it is critical that people watch for manatees while on the water. Makes sense. And this goes from April 1st through November 15th. Seasonal manatees zones require boaters to slow down in certain areas to prevent manatees in their summer habitats from being injured or killed by motorboats or personal watercraft. Boat strikes continue to be a major threat to Florida's manatees in 2020. The FWC and partners rescued 29 manatees injured from water crash collisions, and more died because of the watercraft impacts. FWC law enforcement officials and officers are on patrol in state waters to inform boaters of seasonal manatees' speed zones and take appropriate enforcement action. Boaters are reminded to abide by the regulatory signs they see on the water. Manatees can be difficult to detect when they are underwater, so it is important for operators of boats and personal watercraft to be pay attention, so you can help protect manatees by following these simple guidelines. Wear polarized sunglasses to help spot manatees. It takes the glare off the water, you can look right through. Avoid boating in shallow areas to prevent damaging seagrass and to avoid resting and grazing manatees. Yes. Look for large circles in the water, also known as manatee footprints, indicating the presence of a manatee below. Look for a snout sticking out of the water. Follow posted manatee zones while boating. Physically helping a stranded manatee may cause it more harm than good. Instead, report the injured, distress, sick, or dead manatees to the FWC Wildlife Alert Hotline, which is 888-404-FWCC. That's 888-404-3922. Or by dialing # FWC or * FWC on a cell phone, so trained responders can assist. So resources for boaters, education, and other interested members of the public are available at myfwc.com/manatee. So what should you do if you see a manatee? Well, the viewing guideline page provides helpful tips on respectfully viewing manatees, additional guidelines for boat and personal watercraft operators, and information on what you can do to help these amazing aquatic mammals. And it's something, because I went to Disney in one of the parks. I don't remember which one, and it was amazing. Right there, you go in there and they have the manatee in the in the tank. There we go. As soon as the brain kicks in, I'll be doing all right. And it's in the tank there, and everybody's going, ooh, wow. That's cool looking. But to us, it's, we go right in our waters and see it. Everything's about an hour and a half out of Ocala. East Coast, West Coast, things going on. Crystal River is where all the manatees I ever seen them all in there. They swim around and they have fun. We're going to have a veterans replay coming up. Hank and Gary are out doing some stuff this morning, so they'll be unable to come in. But we're going to do a nice little half-hour show from when the Veterans Show had the Veterans Clinic in there. So stay tuned for that and more here on WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Tim Berg.
Police in California are expected to update California's worst mass shooting in more than 20 years. A child and 3 others were found dead on Thursday in Orange County. Gunfire ringing out at an office building around dinner time. The suspect was shot and is in custody in the hospital. All eyes will be back on the trial of an ex-Minneapolis police officer this morning. This is the 4th day of witnesses testifying against Derek Chauvin, who stands accused of killing George Floyd last May. One of the witnesses testifying, Cup Food employee Christopher Martin, describes why he believed the $20 bill Floyd gave him was counterfeit.
When I saw the bill, I noticed that it had